Frank Craig mentioned this, the fact that we saw Ziyech in the starting 11 for Chelsea today after he almost went to PSG. Were you surprised with that decision?
I was, but I was pleased by the decision because I think it was a very good move from Graham Potter to make sure that that Ziyech is back to the business and really focus on what he has to do, and to put him in the team selection, put him back on track, and that was a good idea. Except that Ziyech's game wasn't as good as we all expected. That was pretty awful, except one pass that he made. But I wasn't surprised by Graham Potter's decision, and I think it was a good thing.
But is he part?
I don't see that. How's that?
I mean,
so was Ziyech on his way out because of who?
Exactly.
So if Ziyech is on his way out, I would assume normally in a normal place that's because the manager doesn't want him. So if Ziyech is on a plane and is sitting in Paris waiting to sign for another side, I would assume, rightly so, that the manager's not interested. So why is he playing when they make a mess of the paperwork? So clearly Potter's not in charge there.
Of course.
Or else, maybe, I'll go the other way and say he didn't have a choice. As soon as I saw Ziyech was playing, I had to scratch my head and get on and look and see who was injured. And actually, that's the reason Ziyech was playing. Because Sterling wasn't ready to play 90 minutes, and there was nobody else because of the injuries they've got. So that's why Ziyech played. And he actually played as though he realises that. Yes, he had that one ball that he played for Havertz, but before that, and unfortunately for Chelsea going forward, everything was going down that right-hand side with him. You know, as bad as Mudryk was, he never got a kick. So if you don't get a kick, you can't really do anything anyway. But Ziyech, on the other hand, for some reason got all the ball, but did absolutely zero with it other than that one thing. So Chelsea are just in a model. And Craig started off by saying we shouldn't be surprised, because really we shouldn't. You saw the difference between the two sides. Fulham don't have anybody who's worth 120 million, right? In fact, you probably have to sell 4 or 5 of Fulham's players in order to bring in 120 million. But they played like a unit. They played like a team. They played like a group that's been together for a good period of time, and they know exactly what they're doing, what they're trying to do. They understand where everybody is, where the positives are, the negatives. They're a real team. Chelsea's not. And Chelsea's not, because it's impossible to throw that many players together and expect them to be anything other than a little shambolic.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.